Hello and welcome to 1101 Tarot. I will be doing a quick read for fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. Please bear in mind this is an intuitive read, so no tarot cards will be used for this reading in particular. I just wanted to test out these cards to see if any messages resonate with anyone. Please be open-minded, open-spirited to receive the messages. Please also be mindful that not all messages will resonate with your current situation and circumstances. It is for you to intuitively pick up the messages that are for you and leave aside the messages that may be for somebody else. Please do not try to make the reading fit. As I said, this is an intuitive read and I'm picking up for certain individuals. I do hope that individual is you. Let's get started with the read. I have already pre-shuffled, but I wanted to make sure that I shuffled on camera also. Please do excuse my shaky table. I had to dismantle it from the wall temporarily, so I do apologize for any shakes. Hopefully that will be sorted out in the coming videos, and I do hope that it's not too disruptive to your read. I'm just going to split the deck. Thank you, Spirit. So this is an intuitive read for Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. This is an open read. It may not specifically be a love reading. Let's see what comes out. So this sticks out to me. So Leo, I'm going to just pull some cards. Hopefully these cards talk to me tonight. Leo. So we have I want you in your feelings. Don't want to be too conclusive on that. I want you in your feelings. We've got Sagittarius popping out also. Too many cards. Got emotionally immature and childish showing up here. So you may be dealing with somebody who may be quite immature in their actions, in their mentality. We've got another sign here, Capricorn moon. So you may be dealing with somebody who does have Capricorn in their chart, or definitely has it as a moon sign there. Capricorns are generally quite hardworking, very business orientated. So even if you're not 100% sure of your person's birth chart, please do find time to have a look at that and see if that also resonates. So we've also got here, you've always been there, how do I repay you? So you may be dealing with somebody who you've, as the cards clearly say, who you've always been there for, you always show up for in their time of need. And maybe they've always shown up for you, and maybe you feel as though you haven't been able to return the favor as such. That's a good card, to be honest. Somebody who is willing to show their gratitude, somebody who is maybe intuitively looking for ways to really show you that they do appreciate the things that you have done for them. I don't know, I feel like I'm really led to kind of place these cards just here. So I've got friends gave me bad advice. Now, you see, I feel like these two cards just here are quite connected in the sense of them wanting you to be in your feelings. It could be a situation where they may have been unsure about you. Your person may have been unsure about you, so they've sought out advice from friends. And friends may have not necessarily... See, when I see this card, I don't really see it as malice. Sometimes I see it as maybe friends not really understanding the full picture of you guys' situation. It may just be, you know, sometimes when people, and we're all really guilty of it, when we're relaying in events or something that's happened to our family and friends, we tend to kind of you know, tell the story from their own our own perspective, sorry. And it could just be that, you know, friends have given them advice based off of how they've portrayed that story to them, and in turn it's turned into bad advice because it doesn't necessarily align with the current situation between yourself and your person. Now, I want you in your feelings. So my understanding right now is that maybe I feel like there was an incident or something that's happened between the two of you where you know, there may be like a separation, maybe temporarily or long term. And you know, in order for you guys to rekindle or reconnect, it could just be that they do want you to be in your feelings for that to happen. I think in order to reconnect to somebody, you do need to be in touch with your feelings for that person. It's going to be very difficult for anybody to reconnect if their feelings are not involved. So I really do believe that this card isn't necessarily a negative card. It's just more that person is trying to conjure some sort of feeling within you. So here we can see that it says our love is sacred. They don't have to understand. And again, it does tie into that bad advice, quote unquote. Again, it could just be that your person has relayed events to their family and friends, maybe when they're upset, so they don't necessarily look at the facts, but deep down that they do understand that your love is sacred. You have and even if you're not in love, it might just be a connection that is sacred, a connection that people don't necessarily have to understand. It might look bad from the outside, and maybe there is work that both of you need to do together collectively, and it's not something that people around them have a deeper understanding for. Yeah. So I've got a time card where it says tomorrow. This could be a message coming in or some sort of communication, but I'm not being led to pull that just yet. Let's see if it comes up. Oh, it's way too many cards. Just a lump of cards that fell out there. As I said, this is an intuitive read, so in terms of structuring and laying out cards, I'm going to do it exactly how I am led to do it and read them across diagonally if I have to. So here it says, and this is just personal advice for you, it just says here to focus on your goals, your desires will be fulfilled. Maybe you are putting a lot of energy into this connection right now, and it may not necessarily be action. It could just be emotional energy, mental energy, and sometimes we do need to relieve ourselves of that burden by focusing on our goals for the things that we do desire to come into fruition. You know, that saying that goes, what do they say? Oh, what is that saying where they say if it's meant to be, let it go, and if it comes back, something like that. I really don't know. So it says here, I don't even want that, I just want to hold you. Oh girl, it says I don't even want that. You know what that is, right? Okay, cool. I'm just making sure. Yeah, so it says I don't want that, I just want you. And that's good, because again, it comes into that, you know, them wanting you in your feelings. And I guess, even just under this card, just here, where it says focus on your goals, your desires will be fulfilled. Maybe your person comes in sometimes with a very heavy, passionate, sexual energy that sometimes can be off-putting to you. And again, it doesn't mean that it's, you know, you're off-putted, or is that even the word? It's not even that you're maybe feeling, you know, maybe disgusted by that person's energy. You just feel like it isn't the right time. And again, coming into it not being the right time, maybe, you know, now is the time to focus on your goals. And you know, that person, I guess, is kind of aligning into that, not being the right time for passion. And you know, it's a self-proclaiming kind of confrontation, if you will. Not confrontation is the wrong word, but just more like a self-proclaiming announcement that, you know, I don't want that. Okay, maybe I do come in that way, but that's genuinely not my intention. You know, it's not the right time to focus on your goals. Now it's just, I want you. And sometimes you do have to kind of just let people sit in that space, honestly. That space of wanting you, and not necessarily you're doing it out of punishment. It's just for them to really sit in that energy and just be sure that that's what they want. So while I was speaking, these two cards came out. So we have family and friends, and your heart is safe with me. And again, that whole family and friends, you know, and I hate doing this because I do like to read cards exactly as they are. You know, when I was looking at this card alone, aside from this, you know, I kept saying family and friends, even though I was reading it as friends. It's like my mind, like my mouth was saying family and friends, but my mind was reading it as friends. And it was really weird. I was trying to like correct myself, but I'm glad that card came out to confirm that for me, in terms of the family and friends. So family and friends definitely have a big influence in this situation. And this card here, where it says your heart is safe with me, again, it ties into that feeling of, you know, our love is different. I actually want to take care of this love. This love is something that I know that I need to take care of. It's something that I need to keep safe for it to flourish. I've got here, changes are coming, patience. Oh, I've got a card on the floor. I'm not going to pick that up. That's not really what I do here. Oh. Okay. I think what I will do is just pull this over, and I do hope that it's still within the shot. Yeah. Okay. So I've got I Don't Want Nothing in Between Us. That's a really lovely song. It's by Snow Allegra and Division, I think it is. If you listen to the words of that song, I'm sure that it would help your situation, and hopefully it resonates with you. Even if you don't necessarily listen to that genre of music, definitely take in the lyrics. I always find that lyrics are very, you know, regardless of the genre, I really do feel that lyrics can give you insight into, or a deeper insight sometimes, into how people are feeling, and even how you're feeling yourself. Sometimes I find that lyrics sometimes give me words to describe how I'm feeling, emotions that I might not kind of be used to describing, I suppose, or understanding for myself. And you know, it's weird, as I was speaking about emotions and feelings, the card here came out, only you are responsible for your feelings. And I think that that is a how can I say it? It's a card that sometimes needs to come out, especially with intuitive reads. I think sometimes we do get kind of caught up on that karmic cycle, and you know, and who does this, and is she better than this, and read all of that stuff. And you know, sometimes, you know, spirit is just calling us to a place whereby we do need to be responsible for our feelings, and sometimes we do just need to be that that bit more accountable for how we show up in relationship and how we allow others to show up for us. um so yeah, that's just a bit of an advice there, an advice card for you. So let me just get something out. Oh. Some really interesting things do tend to come out on these cards, and oh god, I'm not even shuffling, I'm just hitting the cards there. Okay, there we go. Just want to get a smooth shuffle in, and then I will give me some cards for Aries, Leo and Sag. To be fair, we've really got a Leo and Sag, which is really, don't really feel like this will connect to Aries. So I don't know why. I think I might just do a quick video for specifically for Aries. But I do really feel like this is more for the Leo and Sagittarius family there. Okay. I'm just going to split the deck just to make sure that, you know, some real shuffling is happening here, because I don't know what's going on with me this evening. So I've got You Hurt Me, that bounced out at me. So that really bounced out at me. And that could really be your energy. Again, it's not, these cards are not giving me, you know, the full ins and outs. But I really do feel as though this is just a read of advice. Honestly, the way these cards are coming out, these are really cards of advice for you. And again, it's just, yeah, I just feel like it's a bit of just a weird time. I can't say that it's a tough time. I just feel like, see, I've got a heavy heart here. You see, I still wouldn't necessarily say that this is a tough time. I just think I would just call it a weird time. I think it's a time for change, really. I really do feel that in me. I feel like it really is a time for change, a time to just really reflect, and I guess still be assured, you know, let me just move these two to the side. Still be assured that your person does have feelings for you. Still be assured on that. I don't think that you should really doubt that at this stage. I really do feel, again, like I keep hearing, just be assured that they do care about you. They do have feelings for you. I think this really is a time for you to focus on yourself. Maybe not necessarily, maybe not pouring too much energy into others. Sometimes we do need to take time to be selfish, you know. And again, selfish is deemed as, you know, deemed as such a, you know, negative word, but I think sometimes we do just need to take back that energy for ourselves. And I think that's why there is a bit of a heavy heart here. I think that you're feeling that heavy heart. You know, we've got that you've hurt me. You see, it bounced at me. So I don't necessarily feel as though this is your person. I feel like this middle part here is really more your person's energy. I really do believe that. I think it is time to invest yourself. I didn't even acknowledge that card just here. Time to invest yourself and that in yourself, and you know that comes into these cards just here. Changes are coming. Be patient. Use this time to invest in yourself. Focus on your goals. Your desires will be fulfilled. And yes, it's all well and good that this person is coming through with this passion. Oh, okay. Then we got the Aries. I don't know. Maybe I spoke too early. Okay. She's really not you. I hate this. I hate that. I hate that. You know, I really do hate that because honestly I have a I can't stand people who do third party situations and stuff like that. It really, really bugs me. But I'm trying to, you know, erase my energy from this reading. This is not a reading for me. She's really not you. Now, okay, now I guess I get why that may have bounced out, and it could be another fire sign. It could be it could be somebody who has an Aries in their chart, specifically an Aries moon. Okay, let's no, really just let's really get into that then. Oh, 21 minutes. God, I really don't want to make this a long read either. Alright, let me split this again. I did like a 3/4 split. Let me just, more than a 3/4. Oh, there we go. We've got something popping out there. Oh, I'll pull this. Okay. Sorry, it's so hot where I am right now. I had to turn off the fan for this read because the fan was just interfering and I could not really get this. Okay, so we've got now, can I touch you again and listen? I don't really feel like that was your card. Okay, cool. So, what do we have? What do we have? Come on, if you would flip over, that would be lovely. Okay. So between this, we have, are you still angry? Okay, she's really not you. And I was really concentrating, sorry, on this card when when these cards popped out. So we've got she's really not you. I'm just gonna shift these over just a little bit so just to make room. She's really not you. Let's meet in the middle. You make everything look good. And day after next. Okay. But then, okay, yeah, thank you for the compliments there. But meet in the middle where? Meet in the middle where? That's where I'm a bit confused. Okay. Let me try the smaller deck. Let's see. Okay. I mean, is it that you're still in communication with this person? Oh, well, that wasn't really... Okay, so I can see some communication coming in. Some, I would say, what would we call that in tarot? Like eight of wands energy. Like, okay, passion, all right. But you knew this already because you're already telling... You know, they're telling you that you make everything look good, so I'm not surprised that this would be coming in. But again, that passionate energy, just be mindful of that passionate energy. Oh, I'm not even in shot. Jesus Lord. Okay. Sorry, I just realised that the cards weren't in shot, and that just really irked me. Oh dear. Okay. Aries moon, time to invest in yourself. You've hurt me. She's really not you. Oh, so that wasn't even the last. Okay, no, because this was here. Just want to make sure that I pull that last card for you all. So I suppose you can expect, as I was saying, you can expect some dirty messages to come in. Again, I'm not surprised that that person would come in passionately towards you. Even just, you know, going back to this card right there, I'm not surprised. So expect some unexpected messages to come through. So now, again, on top of this came let's meet in the middle. It may just be that your person is entertaining and okay, can we just be truthful? Your person is entertaining somebody for the time being. It happens, and again, I'm not minimizing that. Please don't get me wrong, but it happens, and it could just be that that person is just there for the meantime. Again, it's just such a, how can I say, there's nothing deep to it. When I read this card, there's just nothing really deep to it at all. It's just, she's really not you. That's a statement, that's a fact, because like your person said, you make everything look good, hence why these messages are coming forward. And then there's a let's meet in the middle. Now, maybe this person is trying to compromise with you. Maybe they've been actively trying to compromise with you. I can see a lot of, you know, of these passion cards and things like that. So I guess maybe your person is just trying to, you know, find middle ground with you and get to maybe like some sort of cornerstone that you guys can turn around on and, you know, start a new path, if you will. So this came out, and I guess now looking onto these kind of cards that came out, that makes more sense in terms of that, where there could be somebody that you found out about, and I guess maybe that is why, again, this double bounce card, that is why you may feel hurt. You know, in the time of separation, you were maybe expecting them to work on themselves, for them to miss you. Hello, let's be honest here. Okay, let's be honest with these reads. You were expecting your person to miss you, and I think maybe a lot of time has passed, or maybe not enough time. I say enough time loosely, maybe, you know, a short period of time has passed and they found themselves a new plaything to keep them entertained, and that's something that has hurt you. Naturally it would anyone. So I guess your person is still asking you, you know, are you still angry? And I guess with this, I kind of read this as being slightly, you know, inquisitive, yes, but there's a way that men go about things like this. You know, even if they want to know, you know, if you are still angry, they're not gonna, I feel like this is like a young energy, so maybe your person might be a bit younger than you. I'm also seeing Aquarius, so the sun sign could be Aquarius with an Aries moon. Let's just pull your last card. Almost fell off my chair there. Just getting right into the tea. I'm almost falling off my chair. All right. So, oh God, these cards are just getting all messed up, aren't they? Right. I'm not ready, I can't say when. I want us to have a family one day. project partner, and we have a solid Taurus energy there. Okay, so Taurians are generally people who are family orientated. They definitely like financial stability. So these cards coming out with the green is very stable energy, and for it to come out with the Taurus card, yeah, there's some stability there. I just want to make sure that these cards are in full view for you. But then you see, this could be you. I've just pulled Aquarius Moon. Just gonna pull another random card here. You are my everything. I feel like you've put too much into this person. I'm not saying that energy won't be reciprocated, but I feel like this is your energy here. You see this Taurus energy. These three came out with the Taurus, and these are all like, how can I explain? This is like my pentacle energy. This is like my pentacle energy. You know, this is, you know, invest. Oh, this went there. Well, anyway, you know, invest, time, family, project partner. You see, when this card comes out, I actually laugh. I find it so hilarious. Like I said, this person could be a bit younger than you, and you may just be kind of okay, don't call me out, please, because you may be looking at this person as a project partner. And when I say project partner, I mean somebody that I feel like you're more, if we can talk the truth, I feel like you're more invested in what they could be as opposed to what they are right now, if that makes sense. Yeah, because I'm getting this, I'm not ready, I can't say when. That's more like air energy, you know, they're just very aloof. But that he knows that then, I mean, your person knows that then again, this is a he or she. It's not just because the cards say she or he, whatever, it doesn't necessarily mean that is, you know, masculine or feminine energy. We all carry both masculine and feminine energies. So the person already knows that they're not ready for what you're asking for. You know, and you know, this whole, are you still angry with me? I'm not ready, can't say when. You know, it's just more like this, she's really not you. Okay, but so, you know, what are you doing about this? You know, it's still very like, it's not that kind of man's man energy, that man's man that wants to take control. I'm not ready for what you're ready for. You want to have a baby, you're ready for us to have a family one day. You want to invest, and I'm just looking at the keyword here on this card as invest. You don't want a project partner. You can't have a baby, you can't have a family with a project partner. This is more like that kind of, if I was to, you know, if I was to, you know, align this with a tarot card, I would align it with like a page of pentacles. Yeah, I would align it with like a page of pentacles. So the person knows they don't already, although there's a lot of passion, a lot of fire. You know, let's meet in the middle. That somebody, and again, I look at this as a passion card. That person is not being coy about their intentions. You know, that's something that they want. They want middle ground with you. Surely they do, because, you know, you've been invested. You've been so invested in them. This is weirdly a lot of, you know, like earthy energy, you know. Maybe you're a fire sign that has a lot of earth in your chart. You know, this is you. Yeah, this is, I mean, the cards that came out aside from the Aries were both, as in fully pulled, were earth signs. The ones that came out in passing, I believe, were air signs. I think it was Aquarius that came out. So yeah, I mean, as of now, your person isn't necessarily ready, and they will come in with a lot of passion. Friends and family have given them bad advice, and again, that is that kind of immature energy. I'm going to tell you what happened based off of my point of view, just to kind of paint some sort of image of how this person is, so you can give me advice based on that. And that turned out to be really bad advice, because deep down they know that you've always been there for them, and deep down, you know, on a spiritual transactional level, they know that they need to repay you, but they don't know how to do that, because maybe they can see that you are focused on your goals, and once you realign your focus, your desires will be fulfilled, and those changes, financial changes or life changes, are coming through. You know, I didn't even acknowledge this earlier. I hate admitting that I'm wrong. And again, you know, they come in with the passion. That could be that facade, that covering of, you know, before, you know, they tell you that they are sorry. Why would you ask somebody, are you still angry? If you know that you've done something, wouldn't you just first of all just admit and say, look, I'm sorry that I upset you. You are my everything. I do feel like this is your energy. I feel like you have been very loving towards that person. I think maybe you've let more slide than you normally would for fire signs, which is very, it is like us. I wouldn't even necessarily say that. I think fire signs are very, very loving. We love, you know, with everything that we do have, and once our feelings are involved, it can be very tricky ground for us to maneuver. But I see a lot of earth signs, earth energy. So I don't feel like this is something that you will not bounce back from. I think those advice cards are very key to you not necessarily moving on, but again, I can't advise you to do that, but I'm just saying to find your true desires and what it is you really want. And the last card that just dropped out is you're a liar, air energy. Sorry, it wasn't the best read, but we do have to keep it truthful here on 1101 Tarot. Wish you all the best, Aries, Leo and Sag. Take care.